Hey everyone, and welcome to Exploring Disney, the channel where we go beyond the castle, and today we're bringing you all things food, restaurants and more. If you're new to the channel and love what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I think we can all agree that food is such an essential part of the Disney theme park experience. There's something just magical about enjoying a meal in the parks. Over the past few years, I've been on a mission to discover the best immersive sit-down restaurants across all 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. I'll be ranking them based on 3 main categories: vibe, food quality, and overall value. So let's dive in. I hope you're hungry because today we're counting down the top 10 best themed restaurants in Walt Disney World. Number 10. EPCOT's World Showcase is one of my favourite spots, and the Mexico Pavilion is no exception. It's so cozy inside, and it really makes you feel like you're stepping into a beautiful Mexican pueblo. Sorry, pueblo is village in Spanish, and I'm really trying to make this video as authentic as possible. Okay, so back to the review. So it can get a little hectic in some areas, and if you're looking for a more peaceful vibe, the San Angel Inn is perfect. You might recognise it from the boat ride. This spot is tucked at the back of the pavilion, and it's one of the more romantic dining spots at Epcot. There's just something special about those indoor nighttime themed restaurants, don't you think? Now, if you're looking for incredible Mexican food, this might not be your best bet. The food here is decent, but it is a bit overpriced. The chicken enchiladas were fine, but nothing too exciting. Oh, and they do now charge for tortilla tips, which used to be free. That said, the ambience here is the real star. You don't even have to eat here to enjoy the incredible atmosphere. My rating for this one, for vibe, I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Food quality, 6 out of 10. And overall value, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Number 9. If you're a Jungle Cruise fan, Skipper Canteen is a must-visit hidden gem at the Magic Kingdom in Adventureland. The restaurant is actually the headquarters of the Jungle Navigation Company, and the Imagineers have done an amazing job bringing the fun of the ride into the dining experience. The main dining area is the Skipper's Mess Hall, where you'll find Dr. Albert Fools' office, the same Dr. Fools who inspired the famous Swiss Fools on the ride. At the back of the restaurant and the left side, there's the SE Room, which was once a secret meeting spot for the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. If you look closely, you'll spot some hidden treasures throughout this area. Right next to the SE Room is the Jungle Room, which used to be Dr. Fool's family parlour. The decor is delightfully eclectic, making it feel like you're dining inside the Jungle Cruise headquarters itself. As for the food, Skipper Canteen offers a mix of South American, Asian and African cuisine, and it all delivers in terms of flavour. The Skipper's Dan Dan noodles were incredibly tasty, and the taste like chicken was really good. Plus the portion sizes are quite generous for what you're paying. So my overall rating for this restaurant, vibe is 6 out of 10. Food quality, I've done 7 out of 10, and overall value, 6 out of 10. Number 8. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you'll find 50s Primetime Cafe tucked just off Hollywood Boulevard. As soon as you step inside, it's like walking straight into a time capsule. You're transported right into Grandma's vintage living room. Picture yourself sitting on the couch while old 50s TV shows play in the background, surrounded by random trinkets in every corner. The theming here is a total blast, but the real show stealers are the cast members. The service get into character and make sure you're on your best behaviour. Trust me, don't think about putting your elbows on the table or you'll hear about it. The dining experience just feels like being at a family dinner, and the cast members totally sell that vibe. I've eaten a few times here, and each time the cast members have been totally on point. As for the food, it's your classic American diner fare, but surprisingly tasty. Grandpa Jean's chicken pot pie and Aunt Liz's golden fried chicken are exactly what you would expect from a cozy dinner, and they're both delicious. Plus, if you finish your meal, you get to join the Clean Plate Club, so make sure you clean up. Overall ratings for this restaurant, vibe 5 out of 10, food quality 6 out of 10, overall value I've done 7 out of 10. Number 7. When you enter Asia at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you're stepping into the fictional village of Anandapur. The villagers here rely on tourism, and that includes the owner of the Yak and Yeti restaurant. The building has a grand appearance, which makes sense because it belongs to a wealthy merchant named Arjun. Unfortunately, he's fallen on some tough times and had to turn parts of his grand home into a boutique hotel. His courtyard now serves as the restaurant, and you can even spot hotel room keys at the check-in desk. If you head upstairs, you'll see more of the hotel rooms. Arjun has filled the restaurant with a fascinating collection of artifacts, adding to the immersive experience. The theming here is much more subtle than some of the other spots, but it's packed with authentic and intricate details, perfectly fitting the vibe of Animal Kingdom. As for the food, Yak and Yeti serves up amazing Pan-Asian cuisine with a variety of options far beyond the typical theme park fare. Both the Bang Bang calamari and the honey chicken were bursting with flavour, and the portions are really good. Make sure to come hungry. Overall ratings for this restaurant: vibe 8 out of 10, food quality 8 out of 10, and overall value 8 out of 10. Number 6. One of the newest additions to Walt Disney World is the Roundup Rodeo BBQ restaurant in Toy Story Land, and it's an experience that makes you feel like you've shrunk down to the size of a toy. As soon as you step inside, you're surrounded by bright, vibrant colours and fun details. From Bo Peep to plastic monkeys to a hidden Mickey on a milk carton, and even Prospector's Mine turned into a private dining room, there is so much to see and something new to discover as you look around. While the theming is great, the restaurant could have a bit more buzz and energy, especially with the characters. It is fun to hear the characters over the speakers, and it really helps to bring the Toy Story world to life. As for the food, it's served family style with a set price for both lunch and dinner that includes soft drinks. You'll start with some delicious biscuits, but the salads that come with it were a little lackluster. For the main course, you can choose from 4 different sides, though aside from the roasted vegetables, they were pretty bland. The meat platter includes chicken, ribs, sausage and briskets. The meats were okay, I wouldn't say amazing. For dessert, there's plenty to satisfy your appetite, even more so if you're dining with just 2 people. The real highlight of this restaurant is how it extends the Toy Story Land story and fully immerses you in the world of the toys we know and love. Toy Story has captured our hearts since 1995, and it's truly magical to step into this incredible Pixar world and experience it like never before. Overall ratings: vibe I've done 9 out of 10, food quality 6 out of 10, and overall value 8 out of 10. Number 5. Over at the Germany Pavilion in EPCOT's World Showcase, one hidden gem I think many people overlook is Biergarten. Honestly, I wish I'd discovered this spot sooner. Step inside and you're immediately transported to a charming Bavarian village celebrating Oktoberfest. The lively atmosphere is enhanced by an incredible live show featuring talented musicians, making you feel like you're dining in a cozy European town. Add a cold beer and you'll forget you're even in a theme park. Biergarten offers an all-you-can-eat buffet, and everything we tried was absolutely delicious. We visited towards the end of the night, but the food was still fantastic. The schnitzel was perfectly crispy, the meat was juicy and tender, and some of the best available at the parks. Plus there's a huge selection of salads, sides and desserts and more. You definitely won't leave hungry. Though it's on the pricier side, especially for a buffet, the combination of dinner and entertainment makes it well worth it. I'd give Biergarten a solid 7 out of 10 for vibe, food quality 8 out of 10, and overall value 8 out of 10. Number 4. Number 4 on the list is the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Since 1991, this nostalgic spot has been a beloved dining experience, and for a good reason. When you step inside, you're greeted with a backstage look at the soundstage, only for it to transform into a 50s-style drive-in movie theatre. Vintage cars are lined up in rows, and these are actually your tables. There are also some longer and circular tables in the back, but the classic car seating is what really makes you feel like you're at the drive-in. While you enjoy your meal, retro cartoons play on the big screen, and you might even spot some familiar faces. The details here are spot on, making it feel like you've stepped back in time. The menu is casual American, offering classic options like burgers, salad, and even pasta. I had the burger and it was so good. exactly what you would expect for an American drive-in. While the food is good, what you're really paying for here is the immersive ambience. That's what makes sci-fi dining such a unique experience. For vibe, it gets a 9 out of 10, food a 7 out of 10, and overall value 9 out of 10. Number 3 on our list is Space 220 Restaurant at EPCOT, and let me tell you, it's an experience that truly feels like an attraction itself. Once you receive your boarding pass, you're called into the space elevator, which takes you 220 miles above the EPCOT Century Space Station. The ride is just over a minute long, and during the whole trip you can feel the ground shake, giving you that we're really travelling into space sensation. As you look up, you'll see the space station coming into view, and when you dock, you exit through an open airlock. Walking into the dining room is jaw-dropping. The panoramic view of Earth is out of this world, pun intended. And as you dine, you'll notice different objects and even astronauts floating by the windows. The view changes depending on the time and day, so you may even get to watch it transition from day to night. For food, lunch and dinner are prefix menus, but if you sit at the bar, you can order appetizers. I recommend bar seating to enjoy some of the amazing specialty cocktails and appetizers. The chicken and waffles dish was just incredible. Although the food looks amazing, it is just average in taste, so don't expect the flavors to match the presentation. Still, the entire experience at Space 220 is one of a kind. For vibe, it earns 9 out of 10, food gets 7 out of 10, and overall value is a solid 9 out of 10. Number 2 on our list is dining at Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom, where you truly feel like royalty. Stepping inside the iconic Cinderella castle is a dream come true, and it's just as grand as you'd imagine. Even Cinderella herself greets you at the door, making you feel extra special. The architecture inside is breathtaking, evoking that majestic medieval feel. As you make your way upstairs to the main dining room, you'll find a space that's elegant and fit for royalty, even grander than downstairs. Dining inside Cinderella's iconic castle, an experience that elevates everything. The entire atmosphere makes you feel like you're living out a fairy tale. To add to the experience, you are also even given a wand or a sword, making you either a prince or a princess. The restaurant serves all meals, but lunch and dinner are prefix 3-course menus. The service, presentation, and food quality are all incredible. Although this experience is on the pricier side, it is unforgettable and totally worth the premium price tag. The food was fantastic, and if your dinner coincides with the fireworks, they dim the lights and play the music for you to enjoy the show, which is such a unique touch, and it made the experience extra special and just out of this world. The princesses make their way around each table and spend a good amount of time talking and conversing with you. We really enjoyed getting to meet them all in a more relaxing environment, and the whole experience is just super immersive and something I will never forget. Cinderella's Royal Table gets a 10 out of 10 for vibe, a 9 out of 10 for food, and a 10 out of 10 for overall value. Number 1 on our list is the Be Our Guest restaurant at Magic Kingdom, which has been one of my favourite immersive dining experiences at Walt Disney World. This is where it feels like an animated film has come to life. The inside of the Beast's castle is just as grand as you'd imagine, and there are 3 different rooms where you can dine. Straight ahead is the iconic grand ballroom, filled with intricate details and set to perfection with instrumental songs from the film, creating the ideal atmosphere. To the left, you'll find the dimly lit West Wing, complete with the enchanted rose. On the other side is the music box room. During your meal, the Beast makes an appearance, but he doesn't stop for photos, so it's not exactly a character dining experience. However, it's a really nice touch that does enhance the immersion of being at the Beast's castle. At the end of your meal, you'll even receive a signed card. As for the food, it's a 3-course prefix menu for both lunch and dinner, and it's on the pricier side. You'll start with bread, followed by an appetizer, entree, and a dessert trio. I had the steak when I went, and it has been cooked to absolute perfection. The desserts do include the famous grey stuff. They're not my favourites, but the overall experience is just so magical that I can overlook that aspect. It's so worth doing, especially if you're a huge Beauty and the Beast fan. I'd give our Be Our Guest restaurant a 10 out of 10 for vibe, 8 for food and 9 for overall value. Let us know in the comments if you've dined at any of these restaurants and which one was your favourite. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.